Sir,
Shall
you
we?
can start, sir. No problem.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, then I will start the program. So, good evening, all, and good evening, Dr. Alok. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all for this special event, that is National Seminar on National Education Policy. We are truly honored by your presence today, sir, and we are thrilled to have you share this momentous occasion with us. Before we plunge into this today's agenda, I would like to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our distinguished guest, Dr. Alok Kumar Gupta, and who is the Deputy Director Academics in National Institute of Open Schooling, Noida. A short list about his achievements. He has received bachelor's degree and master's degree and PhD degree in the field of ultrasonics material science from the University of Allahabad, Prayagai, Uttar Pradesh, in collaboration with IIT Kharagpur and Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research, Kalpakkam, Tamil Nadu. Along with this, Dr. Alok has received postgraduate diploma in distance education from Indira Gandhi National Open University, New Delhi, and he has served at different academics. He has served as an assistant professor in CESJM University, Kanpur, and Modi University of Science and Technology, Rajasthan. During his tenure, he has supervised many number of students towards their MPhil, MSc, and bachelor's degree. And his specification or his area of interest or acoustical and ultrasonic studies of liquid and solid materials and development of self-learning materials for open and distance mode through print as well as electronic medium. And he has received many awards. To name a few, he's been the recipient of a Young Scientist Award by Acoustical Society of America, Bharat Jyoti Award by New Delhi, and a special award by Cabinet Minister, Government of India, and Rashtriya Shiksha Gaurav Puraskar 2013-23 Lifetime Achievement Award, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan International Award of Honor in the year 2023, and he has conducted many programs, academic programs on Gayan Darshan, and he has also hosted web radio worldwide through iRadio in public and learners' interest. And he has been served as a jury and national expert in many national and international recognized forums. And he's a well-known figure in the field of research for science and technology in physics and distance education. He has published more than 40 research papers and articles in the reputed national and international journals, and he has chaired a research session and delivered many educational invited talks and lectures in various conference, symposia, and seminar. And he's been the reviewer of many national and international journals. And currently, He's in the deputy director academics in the National Institute of Open Schooling, and he'll be delivering a talk on national education policy. Such an eminent scholar and able administrator is with us here today, and we are privileged to have you among us today, sir. And we thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to extend your support. Thank you, sir. Once again, we'll welcome you and extend a warm welcome. And the session is open for you now, sir. Sir, please.
Namaskar to all. Thank you so much, Dr. Vishweshwaran and Dr. Shakti and his entire team, and especially thank to SRM TRP Institution, Engineering College, for inviting me for such a wonderful lecture during your faculty development program. So today topic as we are selected this National Education Policy 2020. As we know that this education policy came after approx more than 35 years, and this is very vibrant and very visible and very scenario based among the teacher as well as learner or student. And if you remember, then you know that education is what? Education is basically the holistic development for a human society. If a human becomes only for earning, that is not a human being. The ultimate goal should be the social development as well as their national development, their state development through education only. Now the scenario has changed. Earlier, what we were thinking, what the syllabus, what the curriculum will be designed by the government of India or state government or relevant body, that will be teach to the learner only. Now the scenario is changed. In this present NAP 2020 tells that it should be learner centric. Means what the learner want, where the learner want, where the student need, what the combination need, where is the flexibility. Entire things is totally changed now. And one again challenge is there. If you remember, then so much days that respect in the terms of society, respect of teachers are very poor in the conditions. Everyone select the teaching profession by choice, not by choice, by their only luck by chance. If they are not become a good something officer or something like that, they select as a teaching as a profession. But this is not like that. Now our government has focused that who will become teacher, what will our teaching learning process. So today I will discuss from entire system, means from secondary education to higher education, what is the changes, what is the reform going there after the introduction of education policy. And as we know that the coming decade will be in the favor of India, because the maximum youth will be with India only. So if we nurture these candidates, these youth, according to the new education policy, then definitely we will become Vishwaguru as we are dreaming since a long back. We are saying that we have a good reputed university like Vikramshila, Baglavi, Takshila, so many big universities are there, and so many students across the globe are coming over there at that time. And that time we were the Vishwaguru. Why? Because we have so many facility as per the learner choice. If you remember, then we are a good expert in the so many Lok Vidyas. We are so many in chess, so many in Disha Gyan, and we are in expert in number system. We are expert in the health system. So many good expert. If you remember, then so many expert like Charak, Susrut, Aryabhat, Varamir, Bhattacharya, Brahmagut, Chanakya, Maitreyi, Tiruvallur. So many great scientists are there in India. Why? Because at that time our education system is entirely different, and we are giving maximum to the service nation, not for only for our profession, not for our bread and butter only. Because at that time a teacher is a role model of the society and a national builder. That scenario again we have to change it, and then again we have to revive it through Bharatiya Gyan Parampara, Indian knowledge system. If it, in this present NEP 2020, it tells that we have to revive our Indian knowledge system also, whatever the factual, not about for myth only. Something may be myth only that we are doing so and so, but that is myth. But whatever the fact, whatever the on the basis of science is fact, that we can revive, like number system. We are already know that at the childhood we are giving the number system knowledge to our student. We are giving the color and shape and size, so many things we are contributing to our student. So we are well equipped at that time. Why our education system slightly down in the last 20 you can say 50 70 years back? Because we are creating only machine now. We are not creating a good human being. Our ultimate goal should be creating a good good citizen, not only for Indian citizen. If you are dreaming about to become a Vishwaguru, then we have to create a international citizen with all equipped qualities, because this education system have four pillars: access, equity, quality, affordability, and accountability. So these five pillars of NEP 2020 we have to involve, and our SDG goal 2030 for already we have adopted by the UNESCO. In that case, we already assume that we will give inclusive and exclusive education to entire nation. If someone belongs to poor section, someone is economically poor or socially poor, it doesn't mean he or she has not right to get the quality education. Under the RTI Act, it is compulsory. It is every citizen has right to achieve the good quality education, what as per their need. If you want to read science subject as well as some commerce subject or some other subject also, he or she can choose accordingly as per their choice. So now I am going to present my PPT. Everything will be clear from there also. So yes. Hope it is visible. Full screen now. Yes, it is visible in full screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So today our topic is perspective of national education policy, challenges and opportunity. So we are well aware that education policy is not for a single person, not for a group of people, not for a only state. National policy means national policy on education, which policy is formulated by the government of India to promote education amongst India's people. This policy covers elementary education to college, means higher education from both rural or urban India. So this policy will include entire system. If you look the evolution of the education policy, then first time it introduced as a University Education Commission in 1948-49. Then secondary education evolved in 52, 53, and after then Education Commission in 1964, 66 under D.S. Kothari, Dr. D.S. Kothari leadership. And first time national education policy on education was introduced in 1968. After then
Yes,
42nd,
sir. Sorry
yes,
to disturb you, sir. Sir, your slide
yes,
is not visible, sir.
oh, not visible.
Slide,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Now it is okay, sir.
not is visible.
Now it is visible, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, okay. So I am saying that the first time national education policy introduced in 1968 by the government of India. After then 42nd constitutional amendment 1976 education in concurrent list it was introduced at that time. And after then NAP in 1986 which was running over there since a long 2-3 decades. After 35 years that this new education policy come over there, and the final education policy under the leadership of Dr. K. Kasturi Nangar committee. The committee reported on 31st May 2019, and that came into existence as a national education policy 2020, and which is very relevant, which gives so many aspects from elementary education to college education. So it was not a single day process. It was a very continuous and very elaborated process, and it was circulated by the government portal mygov.in. It was open from January 15 to October 15, and so many gram panchayat, to more than 2.5 lakh gram panchayats, 600 blocks, and 6,000 ULBs, 676 districts are mingled in this, and they contributed their vision and missions. And finally, this draft NEP 29 submitted in 22 languages. An educational dialogue with MPs from especially AP, Kerala, Telangana, TN, and Pondicherry, Karnataka, and Odisha was conducted because there was a regional constant also. That's why in this NEP 20 depict that now we are the three-tier language system. Means in first language maybe their mother tongue, like you are in sitting in Tamil Nadu, then definitely Tamil will be the first medium, and it is desired that at least their elementary education should be in their mother language, in mother tongue. And second maybe definitely largely speaking whatever maybe either English or Hindi, and third maybe any language. So the three language system introduced in this particular NEP 2020, and special cab was constituted, Central Advisory Board on Education, which recommends so many aspects which I will tell later. So this NEP 2020 has basically the vision is like an education system that contributes to an equitable and vibrant knowledge to the society by providing high quality education to all. Because we are saying that always comparing with the especially other country like UK, US, Canada, Japan, and so many, their education system is like this, and they are giving the experiential knowledge rather than the bookish knowledge. At that time they are giving the skill knowledge, they are giving the application knowledge. Why we are comparing that? Because somehow we are also lagging behind that. We are giving max more bookish knowledge rather than the giving skill knowledge, because after achieving the knowledge it is not responsible to do bread and butter. We have to imbibe at least one skill in each and every student so that he or she can survive at their own level, not running for only for job, not running for only anything else. So we have to make their self-reliance also. So this NEP 20 recommend such type of curriculum that if any learner or student can perform accordingly, then definitely he or she will be acknowledged and he or she will be capable with at least one skill. And by birth, if you remember, by birth, every child has special character. Someone may be good in poetry, someone may be good in journalism, someone may be good thinking skill, someone with critical thinking, someone with leadership quality, someone with singing quality. So it is responsibility of teacher also that they are they give the umbrella like that in which they can nurture more better. Suppose a student is very good in science, then why we are expecting that he will be performing good in the art or in other things? Or vice versa. If someone is good in writing skill, then why you are expecting that he will become a good scientist? This is the main reason that we are lagging behind in education. That's why we're giving the opportunity like this, that anyone choose their at own level. So develop a deep sense of respect toward the fundamental right, duties, constitutional values, bonding with one country. And this is also seeing in the last few decades that no one has the good duties, fundamental duties. That doesn't make a sense that what we have to do with our family, what we have to do with our society, state, and then nation. So somehow we have to imbibe them patriotism also, and we have to tell them what is your role and responsibility for nation. If you nation gives you something, because so many things are subsidized, our education at least secondary level, senior secondary level free under RTE Act. So government is subsidizing so many things, then our responsibility to give back to our nation also. So instill a skill, values, disposition that support responsible commitment to human rights, sustainable development, and living and goal global well-being, thereby reflecting a truly globally citizen. If you are dreaming to become a Guru, then we have to behave like a global citizen. So this is basically our vision under NEP 2020. And what is the key principle of this? First, we will take care of the diversity in local context. We know that suppose a learner by birth, suppose he taken a birth in Tamil Nadu or in Andhra, in Kerala or in UP, then definitely he will be more comfort in their mother tongue. So we have to respect first their local context. So the curriculum and pedagogy and policy will be accordingly. Suppose because what is the problem is that yes, yes, something problem. Should I carry? Should I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have to take care about the student their own language, because suppose a student belongs to suppose Tamil Nadu, so he is more comfortable in Tamil. And if you are asking a question, if you are giving a lecture in English, then definitely first he will translate in Tamil and then search answer in Tamil and then again translate in English. Then it is three-layer system, and that's why he or she can become backbencher, or he will be not more comfortable. That's why NAP recommend that first we have to respect diversity, especially in local context. So our curriculum, our pedagogy, our policy should be prepared accordingly. That's why three language system is introduced in NAP 2020. Second one is equity and inclusion. At the foundational stage of all educational decisions should be equity and education, means secondary education at least. Community participation should be there. If someone is encouraged the facility of, there are so many charities, there are so many NGO are there in our society, there are so many private and community participation may be there. They should also engage to promote the education to the our learner, and use of technology is much promoted, because we know that in the scenario of COVID we all are very afraid to go physical place. So what we have to do, we have used so much technology, and today we are using the technology by this Google Meet. I am sitting here in Delhi and you are sitting over their own place, and we are enjoying the this lecture. That's why in teaching in this particular NAP 20, it's recommended that at least 40% of your teaching learning process should be online mode, so that in any situation we can cope up. And due to technology, so many virtual labs are there, virtual schools are there, we can encourage our student. There will be no physical barrier, there will be no time barrier. Suppose a person sitting over in northeast, definitely at that time after 5 p.m there is no no sunrise, so there will be physical barrier. So we have to look after entire country. So technology will be more helpful for planning that type in that situation, and especially the bank student also. Emphasize conceptual, rather than giving the bookish knowledge or maximum knowledge, we have to concentrate what is much required, and other may be reduced by their activities. Like someone, every subject has their own merits. Suppose in science subject there may be activity, there someone may be practical based, someone may be you can say learning by doing, someone with peer to peer learning, some subject may have survey based type of something. So in that context, some curriculum may be reduced to introduce rather than whole syllabus. We can reduce, we can give only core conceptual, what is essential to perform learning teaching process. Rest other can be reduced. And unique capability, this is the role of any teacher, that he or she can recognize and identify in each student. Already I am told that that every student has their own something inbuilt properties. Suppose I am maybe a good orator, I may be something a good writer, some good scientific quality, scientific temper I maybe have. So teacher can identify, and he or she can guide that you can select this subject, this will be more helpful, rather than choosing by forcefully. Suppose a student is forcefully studying science subject, but he is more comfortable in humanities, more comfortable in commerce subject, then definitely he or she should read their choice only. Critical thinking and creativity, it should be encouraged. And continuous review, there should be not a single exam system like board examination, like a yearly examination. We are seeing that so many mishappening cases are coming over there in society. Our family hope that especially more expectation from the student, they are expecting that our ward may be complete, need JE or other competitive examination or other any course in a single year, something like that. And if they, he or she cannot perform, then they suicide, they attempt mishappening, something like that. So we the education system assessment should be based on the continuous assessment, means CC triple C based, means Paraf based. I will tell in later. If we recall for school education system, now earlier it was a 10 plus 2 system. Now it is changed, completely structure is changed, 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Everyone must be know that. Okay, this entire system is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. And if you recall, in our government system, after at the age of 6, we are considering to go to school in the class first. But in private system might be chances there in every state that they are taking as a pre-school or something like that, and they are considering at the age of 3 only. So it is the survey, it is the finding that at the age of 6, the development of a child of holistic in terms of their brain, more than 80% has been developed. Means it is established that at the till the age of 6, 85% development of mind has been already developed. So this is the correct age to introduce, to aware about the education. That's why our government considered that we should move it to at the age of 3, in the name of preschool or Balavatika Anganwadi, with introduction of ECCE, Early Childhood Care Education, with high quality. So now in this system, 3 years means when a student will be at the age of 3, and when he or she achieve at the age 6, this 3 year will be considered as a preschool or Balvatika school. After then, at the age of 6 to 8, that will be the foundation stage. And before this, this is the preparatory class, in which the preschool or Balvatika may play a major role. So at the age of 6 to 8 means grade 1 to 2. Similarly, if you move forward, then at the age of 8 to 11 means grade to 3rd to 5, preparatory stage may be there. And that stage, we expect that this education will be on the play based, discovery based, activity based. It should be an interactive classroom, because we know that where a child is very small, he or she likes toys, color, shape, and size. And when he becomes some grown up, then definitely he is having more critical thinking, like number, abcd, and something like that. So gradually we will increase, and the expectation will increase. Similarly, if we move forward to age 11 to 14, mean grade 2 6 to 8, then it will be the middle stage. In this stage, we will expect that experiential learning should be there in science, especially mathematics, art, and social science, and humanities. And finally, the secondary stage means class 9 to 12, at the age of 14 to 18. Secondary stage. This will be known as the secondary stage. At this stage, the critical thinking, flexibility and student's choice subject may be there. So like this. Yeah. Yes. So early childhood care education installation will be there, and National Mission for Foundation Literacy is already constituted by the Government of India. There will no rigid separation between art and science. Means each student have multidimensional. They are sort of versatile. It is mandatory to all to know a basic funda about science as well as the humanities also. Otherwise, what is going there? A student good in mathematics and science, he completed the JE and he take admission for BTech, but they don't have a good basic human behavior. They don't know what is our fundamental right, what are the basic ethics, what is the our constitution, what is the his or her role and responsibility towards the nation, towards the society. So he or she should aware about this also. If he is good in science, then he must be in terms of others also. So that's why in NEP 2020 recommend that there will be no rigid separation between art and science. And especially we are taking for gifted children, means the young children, gender inclusion fund will be there, and government of India also introduced Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya up to grade 12, and it will be residential and giving the fellowship also to promote our girl child also, because we know that in some of the society, in some of the state, girls education is very poor. So government especially take care. Reduction of core curriculum in core concept. Already told that we will give the only core concept which is essential, and other will be reduced by the activity, either in forms of some puzzle, some storytelling, some activity, some peer learning, maybe different type as per the.
I state your voice is not audible.
Voice is not coming. Am I audible? Hello, am I audible? Yes, Dr. Sakti.
Sir?
Yeah, should I move? I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Now it is audible.
Yeah, okay. And NAP 20 recommendation is also that vocational course integration from class 6 onward, because only academic knowledge is not sufficient. We have to introduce at least vocational subjects so that any learner can skill, or any learner can empower with at least one skill or one basic vocational subject, so that he or she can survive in a more better way. And rather than becoming a job seeker, he can become a job employer also. I already discussed that is medium of instruction at least grade 5 and preferably till grade 8 should be in home language, means mother language. Either in terms of Tamil Nadu, if you are asking, then it should be a regional language. And 360-degree holistic progress card should be there. Means now the examination will be at 3 level, especially class 3, class 5, and class 8. After then, board examination will be based on PARAK, performance assessment review and analysis of knowledge for holistic development. Rather than giving a only single board examination, now there will be a chance to give more, like 2 examination at least in place of board examination, so that student can participate in 2A, so that he or she not fear with board examination. National professional standard for teacher education is also there. Now we are discussing about what is changes in higher education, because you all belongs to higher education. So we all know that the national testing agency is there, and they will take entrance examination twice in a year in name of CUET, Central University entrance test, or common education college entrance test, and it is already started by the session 2020. And now the bachelor degree, earlier it was 3 years only, and now it will be with 3 option. If a learner or a student take choice for bachelor degree, it should be a 4 year. And if suppose maybe some difficulty is there for a student, then earlier it was there, if you are not complete 3 years, then you don't have any degree, especially UG. But in NEP 2020, it will be not like that. If you completed 1 year only, then also you can get a certificate. If you completed 2 years, then you could get a diploma, and if you complete 3 years, then definitely you will get a degree. And if you complete 4 years, then you will get a degree with specialized, so that your PG will be 1 year only. So this is the major change in NEP 2020 for higher education. And we all know that UG will be 4 year and PG will be 1 year. By 2040, all higher education institutions like IIT or NIT or anywhere, whatever will be there, it will be multidisciplinary. Today, what is going there? IIT means only for BTech. Medical college means only for MBBS and BMS and other things. And university college means graduation in any discipline. But it is our recommendation, it is our NAP 2020 recommendation that by 2040, all higher education will be multidisciplinary. Means IIT will also teach art subject also, commerce subject also, and top 100 university in the world facilitate we will ask for cooperate in India, and they will also facilitate their education system in India also. Major reforms you can say in higher education. Till now, what is going there? A very dropout in our society. It is so many surveys says that approx 3 crore dropouts are there in school education only. If school education are dropout, then definitely in higher education will be more. The survey, the evidences are there. The student who are taking an admission in class first, after completing their class fifth, there will be approx 70% dropout. And someone complete their secondary education, then again 20-40% dropout. Then if dropout ratio increase, then how we will expect that our learner will get higher education? So it is our recommendation, NAP recommendation, that at least 50% gross enrollment ratio should be there by 2030. Then what we have to do? Then we have to promote our society at least complete their school education maximum. At least 100% education will be there. Then definitely those who are more having more dream, then definitely they will take admission for higher education. And holistic and multidisciplinary education, flexible with subject and with multiple entry exit. Already we have told, if someone wants UG program 3 or 4 years, PG program will be 1 or 2 years. Those who PG will be 2 years. If someone complete 4-year UG program, means with his specialization, then PG will be 1 year. There are so many integrated courses introduced. MPhil will be no more, and MPhil degree is already discontinued. And this is the very good feature in NAP 2020 credit transfer. I will give you more enlightenment that credit transfer means, suppose a student reading over there in Tamil Nadu and his or her father transferred to Delhi, then what will be in that condition? Definitely he will shift their family. So the entire credit means, suppose he completed their first year degree or second year, the entire credit will be transferred to the next coming university or college. Rest balance only she have to be appear. Means there will be academic bank of credit. Suppose a learner take admission, student take admission in BSc, and he's reading physics, math, and chemistry. And second year, suppose he move on in another state, Kerala, then his marks will be entirely transferred to the Kerala. That marks will be deposited as a bank. So this is a major change in NAP 2020. Higher education institution will be more research incentive, because we all are looking only for the Western country, like South Korea is doing great, US is doing great, Japan is doing great in their research and development, because every nation will become great only depends upon the research and innovation. If someone is doing great research, someone will great development, definitely that country will become great. So it is our responsibility, it is our teachers' responsibility. They give education like that, their curiosity, the scientific temper will become more. Our student should be prepared in such a way that they have research oriented. And it is also one recommendation is that there will be Meru. Meru means Model Multidisciplinary Education and Research University, at least in each district or nearby district. What will be is there? There will be multidisciplinary, means there will be Lok Vidya, there may be folk art, there may be a science education, there may be art education, there may be human other commerce subject education. In such type of a platform, we are the NEP has proposed. Graded autonomy will be there. Even a even a college is there. They will be they have the academic, administrative, and financial autonomy. Independent board of governance may be there. Single regulatory border regulator is coming over there. Now there will be so many. We have so many statutory body like UGC, AICT, NCT. All will be combined together, and they will become a Higher Education Commission of India. It will also include legal and medical also. Otherwise, nowadays we have so many commissions, so many statutory bodies for every discipline. So NEP recommend that in future might be chances that entire system will be a single, and that will be Higher Education Commission of India. There will be common norms, either public, either private higher education institution. All have a same platform, all have a common norms. And government has also invest in education sector up to 60% of GDP, so that we can give more expenditure, more money for our education system. Because we know that India as a diverse country, we have so many physical concepts. Someone may would not have a good building, someone may not have a good teachers. We are facing so many scarcity of teacher as well as building also. So if we increase our expenditure in education, then definitely we will become more empowered. Also, recommendation is there. National Research Foundation may be there. Internationalization of education, integration of vocational, teacher, and professional education, setting of new quality higher education institution, and special education door for disadvantaged region, because we are not taking care of our special children, so we have to take care. And some languages are there, especially Pali, Persian, Prakriti. Those are speaking people are very less, so we have to take care about that also. Suppose in Tamil only we are speaking in English, then definitely Tamil subject will be no more as a language. So we have to take care of their own language also. So for that, National Institute already constituted by the government of India, especially for three languages, because the speaking person of these especially languages, Pali, Persian, Prakrit, is very less. And definitely, if we taking care of their own mother tongue, then definitely we have to introduce educational technology forum, so that so many vocabulary may be prepared. Suppose a single word in Tamil, what will be the meaning in English, what will be that meaning in Hindi, that what is the meaning in Persian, what will be in Arabic, what will be in Chinese, or in other languages. So we have to take care for this vocabulary also. Suppose if you remember, then a few of the state has introduced BTech in Hindi medium also. Then we have to vocabulary, because till now only we have the resource material in English or English only. So we have to prepare this material in Hindi also, so that it will become more empowered. Similarly, if you want to teach your subject in Tamil or Telugu, then you have to prepare in that language. So the language expert also required. And especially in this NEP 2020, we are taking care of Indian knowledge system, what we have already in our history. Already we have discussed, already we have told that we have a good scientist, Charak Charak and Susrut in medical science, Aryabhat, Varamin, Bhaskaracharya in good in mathematics, Chanakya, well-known figure in economics, in political science, Patanjali Nagarjuna in yoga, and so many are there. Trivellur are there, Gargi are there, a good scientists. Those are well expert in metallurgy science, in Khagol Shastra, in civil engineering, making building, and ship nirman, and Lalit Kala, Yoga, Satranj. So many experts were there. So we are taking care of that also. If we have knowledge already we have, then why we will not share with our student? So we will take care of our Indian knowledge tradition also, language, culture, and value. If you know that, then in Tamil so many localized there. Someone may be in good dance of Tamil. Someone may be good folk art. Someone may be good poetry. Someone may be have in so many things. So we will take care so that the job will be also come from there. Suppose someone make a clay art, definitely that is also a job platform. So language faculty, we have to prepare. Research on language is also required. Strengthening of National Institute for Promotion of Classical Language and Literature, especially in southern state, there are so many good classical dances are there. Indian Institute of Translation and Interpretation is also there. That's why I'm asking that suppose your student want to read in Tamil only, then you have to prepare the subject accordingly. You have to select the terminology in that way. We have to promote traditional art, Lok Vidya. So this is a NAP recommendation. In terms of technology support, already we told that in educational planning, we can use of technology, teaching, learning assessment, many assignment are submitting on their digital platform. OER is there, PME Vidya channel are there, and MOOCs platform, and it is mandatory by the UC that we have to prepare a lecture on MOOCs also. We have to share our knowledge for the national building. Suppose a teacher is good expert in physics, in mathematics, then he has should share the knowledge so that the other state, other learner from other state, they can also benefit from that lecture. So it is our responsibility, it is teacher responsibility to prepare their subject on MOOCs also with the use of technology. Increasing access for advantage group also, the bank friendly education software we have to prepare, especially in Daisy and talking books now coming are there. You must be know that many private agencies and many platform are there. Though who have prepared the talking books, suppose you are speaking in Hindi, it will automatically convert in Tamil, it will automatically convert in English. Google is also having such type of facility. We can scan and see what is the meaning of the particular phrase in English, what is the particular meaning in Tamil, what is particular meaning in Telugu, in Malayalam, in Odia. So this is the major role of technology. Virtual labs are there because so many now you can say hindrance are there, especially medical student. There is a section they cannot cut the frog or something. This section is now stopped by society, so many NGO. So in terms of that, we can use the virtual labs, 3D technology, 4D technology. So virtual labs are very helpful to understand the practical aspect, especially if the people are here in terms of physics, they must aware that many experiments are available on virtual labs. If you want to show the Newton rings facility, if you want the interference phenomena, if you want to show the scattering phenomena, if you want to show the many related phenomena of physics, it can be so on virtual labs. Now, how the children will learn? I will turn initially for secondary, then in higher education. Earlier, it is like that 10 plus 2 means we are taking care of only age group 16 to 18 up 2 years and 6 to 16 up 10 years in 10 plus 2 system. Now we are taking care from the age 3 to 18 at 4 stages. First one is the foundational stage, second may be preparatory stage, and third may be middle, and fourth may be secondary stage. What will be the expectation of these different stage? Foundational stage means multi-level. It will be only on play or activity based. Because at the age of 3, we cannot expect the student will write. We will only expect that he or she will play. Activity may be there, and then gradually preparatory stage maybe discovery based, maybe activity based, interactive classroom may be there, and at the age of middle stage we can expect science fig temper may be there, mathematics, art, and social and humanity subject may be introduced at that level, and multidisciplinary at the next stage, and the subject flexibility may be there, means the science student can also opt a commerce subject also or a humanity subject also. And there may be must be ECC framework, and this will be designed by the NCERT. This is a apex body for schooling system. And best practices and research for ECC may be there, for international best practices, national best practices. What is going there at the global level, we will adopt at that. Multifaceted framework may be there, means comprising of alphabet, languages, numbers, containing color, shape, indoor, outdoor play, puzzles, and logical thinking, problem solving, drawing, painting, and so many things may be there at multifaceted framework. How the you can brain mapping, you can see this. If you see, this is a brain mapping at the very early stage, man, at the age of 3 to 6. What expectation may be there from the student? Definitely he will recognize only color, shape, alphabet, and number. When he will grown up, then definitely he will connect relationship with nature. After then he will connect with art, craft, and music. So this is the logical, you can say, increasement, logical thinking, problems. I mean, when he will more grown up, then definitely developing curiosity may be there. What is this? Why this is going there? And what is the meaning of that? And after then he will realize that now we can do in a teamwork with a collaboration. After the grown up, play based discovery may be there. Ethical value he or she can gain after few days, and self identity, and finally equitable behavior and emotional development should be there. This may be in the formative years we can expect from a student. Accordingly, curriculum will be revised definitely. So earlier, so many curriculum was there, and teacher decide that this will be at least class level first. It should be like this. Class level second, the student should know like this. And at the graduation, at the PG, at the research, our expectation is there. Now, core essential, what is the maximum or minimum essential is required for the subject, that will be there only, and other thing will be reduced. Why, and what it will be reduced? This will be reduced in the terms of critical thinking, focal on critical thinking, inquiry based, play based, discussion may be there, interactive classes may be there, experiential learning they may be there may be fun, there may be collaborative, there may be exploratory activities, there may be survey based, there may be experiment, question answering session may be there. Suppose a chapter has 10 topics. Two topics is essential for knowledge. Maybe someone may be for understanding, someone may be for skill knowledge, someone may be for application. So application may be reduced for calculation things, for numerical things, and experimental may be from virtual labs. So in that manner, we can reduce our curriculum. So in for this, we have to adopt innovative pedagogy for experiential learning focused on in experiential, inquiry based, discovery based, and teaching learning methods only. Integrated pedagogy means art, sports, storytelling, and ICT integrated pedagogy may be there. Promotion of peer tutoring, because we are aware that a student can learn from their friends in a very comfort way. Suppose there are 40 students in a class, then they can learn more easily from their at their own level rather than from a teacher. That's why we have to promote peer learning also, peer tutoring, because they can learn from their own language. They can understand, they can depict, they can detect in that their own level. And teacher maybe emphasize in a particular language, maybe give a example at their own level, but student at among there can learn easily. So we have to promote peer tutoring also. Equal weightage of everything may be there. No hard separation between curriculum. Co-curricular we have to promote, because everyone, a child already told, every child have a basic good quality, or you can the natural property in built property in their own level. So we have to promote them extra, because now the scenario is very changed. Earlier we are focusing for only bookish knowledge, only for academic knowledge, only for vocational knowledge. Now we can promote them for sport knowledge also. They can become a good cricketer, they can become a good player, they can go good Olympian, they can go good leader, they can become a good journalist. So we can say them. Teacher can say them. You are good in this field, so you can select this field. And in NAP 22, bagless day also recommended. An entire session, 10 days will be bagless day. In 10 days, they will go by their nearby in any village. From there, they can learn Indian knowledge system. Suppose a student from Tamil Nadu, there must be have some their local focal art, their local look vidya, something may be there. Some traditional knowledge may be there. They can learn from their social person. So, knowledge of India, how can we imbibe? Definitely, it's our responsibility to make a video documentary on inspirational knowledge of India in science and beyond. Also, student will be given a logical framework for making ethical decision at a young age, because a student should know what we have to do with our family, with our society, with our state, with our nation. Many of the time you are seeing that a student are throwing, are making noise, making garbage everywhere. So we tell them, we are visiting some good places, then it is our responsibility to collect the garbage and put there a particular uh, place where it is mandatory. So we should keep neat and clean, so that other person come and they can feel in a better way. Traditional Indian values and basic human and constitutional values will be developed in all students. Expert from Indian constitution will also be considered, because every student should know their mental health. Good nutrition will be there. Personal and public hygiene, disaster they should know, because in especially Tamil Nadu, you faces tsunami also, so many disasters you have faced. So we have to equip, we have to prepare them. If the circumstances will be like then how we can cope up with this. So basic things they should know, not expertise, but the basic thing they should know. First aid, they should know what is the first aid, how they can treat, and it will be incorporated in accurate and scientific manner. Whatever the relevant Indian knowledge system, including tribal knowledge, there are some traditional knowledge in tribal belt also, indigenous and traditional way of learning. It should be also covered in our curriculum. Specific courses in tribal ethnomedical practice. So many ethnomedical practices are there. So many herbal products are there. We are aware in Corona period, so many things we have used herbal product, but we don't know. So it should be known to our learner, because India has already so many good practices in their history. Good, so many traditional cultivation are there. Organic farming now become much popular. Crop cultivation, natural farming, it should be promoted. So this type of curriculum we have to made also. Curriculum to include Indian knowledge also, from ancient India to modern India, as well as the future aspiration. Scientific explanation of detrimental and damaging effect of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. We are seeing that in current situation, our student, our learner are especially adopting some bad things like alcohol, tobacco, drugs. So we have to aware them what is the good thing and what is the bad thing, what is the demerits to adopting these things, and they should avoid to become a good human, to become a happy man. So this type of explanation, scientific explanation, not only only giving a lecture. There should be scientific explanation. Suppose someone is taking alcohol, what is the harm is there? What is the harm of taking tobacco? What is taking other drugs? What is the harm of that? What is their physical changes? What will strike in their mind? So it should be aware by a teacher to a student. Definitely, in current after introduction of NEP 2020, school role will be changed. School maybe for especially preparatory stage, Bal Bhavan we can used. Samajik Chetna Kendra are there. Sharing of resources we can empower. Efficiency, planning, governance, integration. Pairing up school may be there. Pairing up colleges may be there. If there are two colleges in your district and someone had good classes in physics or someone is good in humanity subject, other may have commerce, they can cooperate, they can collaborate to share their knowledge. So such things also should be promoted. Teachers, definitely it is the main role of teacher. Earlier, we know that the teacher is known as a nation builder. The whole responsibility to become a great nation is on the teacher. A teacher can become a nation or destroy a nation by their student. If you remember, the Chalakya told that nation can build by their teachers only. He can create a good Chandragupta Vikramaditya, the great emperor of India. Why? Because behind that Vikramaditya, there was an ideal teacher, Chanakya. So a teacher have the best responsibility to become nation great. So the person only who are desirous, who are passionate to become a teacher, that type of citizen, that a person should selected by the authority as a teacher. Otherwise, only those person who are coming for bread and butter and by not by choice they opted the teaching profession. Definitely, they will not perform a better way. If teacher will be not giving good delivery, then definitely how can we expect that the learner will become a great? So, teacher education, in teacher education, you must be aware that in coming days there will be a 4-year integrated ITEP, integrated teacher education program may be there. 2-year B.Ed program is also there. 1-year B.Ed program is also there. Suppose a student already decided that he want to become a teacher in the field of science, in the field of commerce, in the field of education, then they have to opt 4-year integrated course, because these courses are designed in such a way that graduation as well as teaching learning process may be there. And suppose those who have completed 3 years education undergraduate program, they and after then he wants to become a teacher, they can carry on with 2-year B.Ed program. And suppose a student who have completed their UG PG program as per NAP 2020, and after then he wants to become a teacher, then B.Ed is mandatory for 1 year also. So we have to focus on vocational education. We already told that since one more than 140 crores citizen in India, we have a very big country nowadays, first populated country across the globe. Then it might be may not chances be there everyone get a government job or a private job. Definitely, how we can empower? We can vocationalize ourselves, skill ourselves, so that we cannot become a job seeker only. We can become a job giver also. Suppose a good skill is there to become a electrician, become a good traditional art, good in a loka vidya, good in writing skill, good in poetry skill, good in a leadership skill. That skill should also be promoted and they can also be opted by the student. Otherwise, everyone in India can get a job is not possible. So vocational education at all level, either in school education or graduation level or PG level, it should be there so that a student can empower at least one skill. And definitely only formal education cannot complete the entire country. That's why we should promote open and distance learning mode. Open distance learning mode is nothing but just like a use of technology. Today we are discussing about NEP 2020, and I'm giving my own ideas as well as the government of India recommendation in NEP 2020 with the help of only technology. Today we are connecting with the technology only. So that technology should be promoted in our teaching learning system. We have to take care of gifted children. Already we have told such type of program we have to prepare, such type of technology, such type of talking books, such type of software should be promoted that we can take care of our Divyang student also. Online platform already there. SWAYAM platform is there. We can share our knowledge, and blended learning, content creation, pilot studies, expansion of platform. These are also already there. If someone may knowledge the share, they can share by their SWAYAM. MOOCs, OER are there. So many things already Government of India promoting on digital education. Finally, we can say that more or less from entire either from elementary education or school education or higher education, and universalization of access from ECC to secondary education by 2030. It is our vision. Attaining fundamental foundational language and numeracy skill through national mission by 2025. 100% gross enrollment ratio in preschool to secondary level by 2030 should be there, because there are I already told that more than 3 crore are dropouts are there. So our responsibility is there. We have to come back first in system and then retain, not only come back, because if you are come back, then again the coming days, those who are already studying, we have to retain them also. At least school education they have to complete, so that 50% gross enrollment ratio should be there in for higher education, and ensure that equity and inclusion education may be there, bringing back more than 3 crore, not 2 crore, 3 crore out of school children in our mainstream. It is also expected that SDG goal 2030 to retaining all children in school until completion of secondary education, improve quality and achievement of learning outcomes, and focus on 21st century skill in teaching, learning, and assessment. Resource sharing should be there at the school complexes. Effective governance should be there, and overcoming the language barrier. It is the most important thing, because it is a main barrier to learn a student. Suppose a student is more comfort in Tamil, more comfort in Telugu, more comfort in Malayalam. Why we are forcing them that he or she should learn in English only? So this is the flexibility given in NP 2020, that we have to prepare our curriculum, our everything at learner choice. If learner want to read in Tamil only, or Malayali only, or Telugu only, or Bangla only, or Assamese only, then it is our responsibility to prepare the curriculum accordingly. So there should be no language barrier. Common standard, either it's a public sector or private sector in a school education or higher education. So there should be a common norms, and every children will come out with a school at least one skill, and 50% gross enrollment ratio already told. So this I have given a you can say a broad picture for NAP 2020, from elementary education to school education to higher education. So we have to respect first our you can say language, and then three tier language may be there, and the next one, that we have to create the very high respect in society for our teachers, because teacher our national builder, and they are not you can say earning so much money, so we have to give them respect, and our system should select only that type of teacher, those are highly able, or those are highly oriented, or those who are highly motivated by choice to become a good teacher. So we should respect them, and it's the entire education system should respect our teacher and learner both. What our learner want, where the learner want, and how much the learner want, it should be taken care by our teachers, and it's a learner responsibility to respect our teachers, and ultimately we have give education for our nation to give a global citizen with a happy index, not for only for bread and butter. So this is all about for today my lecture. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
If
Venkatesh,
any
sir.
query there, if any query is there, if you want to know something
Yes, sir. We have
for higher education or
to
school
verify
education,
with
then I will share.
please, sir. Yes, sir. Venkatesh, sir, you can
Yes,
share the YouTube live stream, sir.
okay, sure.
Yes,
And
sir.
if any question is there, then please ask me.
Yes, sir. Please,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah,
Uh,
please.
YouTube live streaming, sir. They will reply to you, sir.
Okay.
Requesting participants kindly ask your question in the chat box now, please.
There is no question, sir. They have said that very nice presentation, good presentation.
Thank you, ma'am.
I have got more information from this.
Actually, there is time constraint of 1 hour only, so I try to give you maximum knowledge I can share from school education, higher education, so that you can aware and you can contribute to your own society, to your own college also.
Sure, sir. Rikshita. It was
Sorry to
really a
interrupt you,
wonderful
sir. One question
presentation.
is posted in the chat box. Rishik B. Uh, will NEP be implemented in all states across India, or is it a state policy to decide it?
No, NAP 20, what is the NAP 22 recommendation? It is for entire country. Only the flexibility is that the state can also take care of their state student also. Suppose you are sitting in Tamil. Definitely, if education whatever giving in Delhi, that is not feasible for Tamil student only. Suppose we are giving some example for that belongs to Delhi, then that can not visualized by the Tamil student. So local contest considered also. So it is a state responsibility also. The entire curriculum decided by NAP 2020 by Government of India, but state can also intervene their local contest.
And another question is, NEP policy implemented from which year?
Already it is implemented. Already it implemented, and most of the university are doing the same. In Delhi University, in so many Northern India State University, might be in Southern India also started 4-year degree program, UG program, and already common entrance university entrance test already conducted by NTA, National Testing Agency, already conducted 2 times entrance examination. So implementation is already started, and it will not completed in a single year. It will complete phase by phase. Suppose this time curriculum is decided, then program will be decided, then local contest may be decided. Definitely phase wise. That's why by 2024, we are expecting that by 2040, all higher education institution, either IITs or IIMs or any NIT, all will teach multidisciplinary subjects. And by 2030, it is our vision to give inclusive and equitable education to all. Whatever teaching learning practice going there in Tamil Nadu, that the similar are more similar in Kerala also, the more similar in Delhi also, more similar in Uttar Pradesh also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your informative session, sir. Shakti, sir.
Yes, sir.
The question is completed. Sir,
Yes,
one more
sir.
question is,
Sir, one.
the curriculum will be common across country so that the students will take up competitive exam with easy.
Yes, it is common. There will be common standard. The syllabus will be entire country will be same. Might be chances that some parts may be in first year, in other state maybe in second year, but entire curriculum will be covered for 4-year program or for 3-year program will be similar across the country. And the best feature is the credit of transfer. Earlier it was not like that. Suppose a student learning at Kerala and his father or her mother transfer to in UP or Delhi in Madhya Pradesh, then he or she will lose their degree. But now it will be not difficult for him or her. He or she can go with their parents and study. They can carry from the next year onwards. So the entire credit will be there, and that will deposit in the credit bank. Hope you understand.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for your wonderful answer, sir. Shakti, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. Alok, sir, thank you, sir. Thanks for accepting the invitation, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Sakti, and giving me this good opportunity to interact with your August gathering, and so many good learners and good teachers are there. Definitely, maybe beneficial maybe benefit for them. And thank you, SRM
Thank you, sir.
TRP Engineering College also.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you so much, sir. Thank you,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, shall we close, sir?
Okay, thank you.
Just a good. Yes. Thank you, sir. The
Thank you so
feedback
much,
link
sir.
will be shared in the link, I think so. Please.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
GP sir, Shakti sir. I will.
சார் இது வேணாமா நீங்கள் ஓட் ஆஃப் தேங்க்ஸ் வேணாமா வெங்கடேஷ் சார் வெங்கடேஷ் சார்